Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So we're in for a shoulder and tricep session. I would say push session, but there's no chest work today. Just being bikini girl, we've cut out chest work for me. It doesn't get seen, and I actually end up with like a striated chest almost last year, which wasn't good. Okay, so before we get started, I'll run through what my session is. So we're starting off with rear delts always. They're kind of a weak point for me, and when you're in your bikini back pose, you can really, like, having those rear delts to frame and balance out your glutes and hamstrings is what you need. So starting with 4 sets of rear delts. Then I moved on to some cuffed side raises, just again, that cap of the shoulder, super important in bikini. I'll then go on to my pressing movements, some more raises, and then some tricep work at the end. So it's quite a concise session, really shoulder focused, because like I said, for bikini, I do not need a whole bunch of chest going on. So also I'm just having my pre while we wait. So this is Alpha Lion Superhuman Pump, I think it's called. It's in the peach flavor. It's my absolute favorite, and hopefully will give me a good pump today. So yeah, we're just gonna crack on, gonna drink my pre and get to it. Okay, so I'm just warming up my joints a little bit first. I have quite a dodgy back and shoulders, so I need to make sure that when I'm doing upper body, that I am fully warmed up. So start with some wrist turns, then some chest openers, and I'll also just do some kind of light side raises to get my delts activated before we train them.
Yeah, it's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let this beat rock. Got a new clock and a new stock for this new rock. Just let your mind loose from the new stock. Drunk off the goose, thinking that I'm too pop. Getting caught with a few thoughts cause I'm too lost. Off, the speakers can't even handle me. Giving what I got, nobody's gonna drain my energy. And I will never stop, I'm motivated by enemies. Setting up shop so everybody remember me. And though I am not going through life regretfully, I'd rather work non-stop, what they call incessantly, than work some odd job just to live life pleasantly. Already got lost in my mind, not a fantasy, I'm getting with forgotten souls, so stop, drop, and roll. You lost all control and pop off your ball. I got squat, I fold, I'm not bought, I'm sold. My stock rocks, it's gold. Hey, knock, knock, she home, it's shit, talk to close. I ain't stopping though, it's hip-hop, you know. Or is it rock and roll? I'm not dropping down, no, I'm
okay, so this is my rear delt exercise of choice for this session. So this is reverse pec deck. With this, I'm just going to do a couple of warm-up sets, and then with my working sets, I'm going to do 15, 12, 10, 10. It's my rep range. So starting or kind of trying to keep a similar weight throughout and letting the weights drop off naturally. With rear delts, like, it's all about connection and how the movement feels. So when I'm coming back, I'm doing everything I can to make sure that the shoulder blades are nice and flat and I'm not pinching them together, as I don't want to get my traps and my rhomboids involved. I'm just really trying to isolate that rear delt right here. So as I'm coming out, I'm really concentrating, and you'll probably see my concentration face. I'm trying to go wide rather than just bringing my arms back to really just feel that connection right in that tiny little muscle. So about to go for my working set. Now, the last time I did these, I actually put the weight up. I ended up dropping way back from like 15 reps to 10 reps. Just at this point in prep, I'm not necessarily going to be getting stronger all the time, and it's just so much more important that I feel the connection in my muscle and that I'm actually training and isolating that muscle. So I don't want my form to go, and I don't want to really drop off loads of reps. So I'm going to take that weight back a little bit and try and get that 15 reps again. So it is a weight I've done before, but it's a really tiny, small muscle. It's not something that's gonna progress every week. So just trying to keep that in mind and let my ego take a back seat for the next few weeks, because there's more important things.
Never slowing down, keep on going till I'm found. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up now. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm found. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up. Hard words like a weapon, attack with no questions. In my own section, and they still disconnected, cause their mind's been infected, and they're filled with objection, too filled for recollection. So we're losing all attention, they don't know
Okay, only got 14 there, but definitely connected way better than last time, so we'll stick with that for a few weeks.
I'm attacking my obsession, taking action and progressing. I go off on the enemy, that's what makes them scared of me. Make my plans carefully, then execute them daringly. They say I act recklessly, but that's why I'm effective. See, you can't predict my tendencies, I offer no transparency. Some people think I'm lost, others think I'll be a legend. I'm never gonna stop till I'm one above second. And my thoughts at the top, but my mind stay present. Don't let your dreams stop, cause dreaming is a blessing. They tell me all the same, told me I won't make a name. But it's not about the fame, it's about keeping me sane. So I stay within my lane, feel my blood pump through my veins. Feel adrenaline, no pain, welcome all to my domain. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you.
Okay, so we're now doing a cuffed lying side lateral raise. So it sounds quite complicated, but it's literally just an alternative to dumbbells. So we're gonna do this now, and then I'll do dumbbell side raise at the end of my session. So I'm just gonna start warming up here, really focusing on contracting right over the peak of my medial delt head. So we're really trying to work that kind of shoulder cap, which is, again, very important for the bikini class.
So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you. So let me break it all down for you.
Need some new cuffs. Right. So about to go for the first set. Now this should really be a 15 rep-ish set, but just with how the weights are distributed, I can either do like 20 with a weight that's too light or fall at around 10, 11 with a slightly heavier weight. So I'm gonna start with a heavier weight and then I'll drop it back for the next set.
Yeah. I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and packs. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new
11 reps there. Tried to 12, wasn't happening, but I got 11 last time. I'm happy with match at this point. Like I said, I've now been dieting for 12 weeks. My body's quite tired, and we actually did a very small food drop as of today. So just taking it easy, but trying to maintain my strength so that we're not losing any muscle. Second set, this should be much higher rep. I got about 17 last time, so I'll try and match that again. And then I have another rest, and I've got a third set of these, which will be a rest pause set, which I'll go into in a
new
minute.
abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now. Y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember, you're discreet out. Get ready for defeat now. I'm gonna make you bleed out. Listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change. Don't remember yesterday. If you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave. Cause your life is yours to save. Ain't nobody gonna change. Everybody stays the same. So be different, make a name, huh? I keep on moving forward.
Lost a rep, but just one of those things. Strength's not going to be super high at the moment. Hopefully that'll just go back up next week, but I'll have a bit of a longer rest before I do my third set. I maybe rushed that a little bit, so need to try and check myself and just remember that my recovery isn't going to be the absolute best right now, so a little bit longer between sets is going to help. But now, final set, I'm doing a rest pause, so I'm going to do the same weight as I did last time and go to failure, ideally around 15 reps. Then I've got 60 seconds rest, and then failure again. So I got 15 and 7 last time, and if I can match that, I'll be dead chuffed. So here we go.
Always getting closer, marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer, I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer, I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer, I'm marching till it's over. It's ridiculous, I'm spitting written this, meticulous and limitless, while others out there spitting shit got hits up on the charts and sit. I see why other artists quit, cause people don't reward good shit. They love to hate but hate to live. Society, you swing and miss, and honestly I get it. Promise me you won't regret it. Wasting energy, forget it. Don't look back, go on and get it. Bite the bullet just a bit, bite your tongue and don't say shit. Make your actions hard to miss, be a legend not a myth. Yeah. It's obnoxious that I'm conscious.
So first set, matched it, but then the second subset I got an extra rep, so chuffed with that. Time to press. So on to Smith press. Now, I wouldn't normally use this exact Smith, so I'm a little unsure of the numbers, but I'm aiming for 9 to 12 reps. So base this on what I do on my other session, and we'll just see how we go. But again, I'm trying to be cautious at this point in prep. I don't want to cause an injury, and it's going to be pointless me getting stuck under a heavy weight and risk hurting myself. So gonna go for it and aim for 9 to 12.
10,000 people going off when I drop this. I gotta make it now. Swear to God I'm breaking out. Swear to God I'll take a bow. Stand the stage with the crowd, cause I got it figured out. I'm just honest and I'm loud. Saying modest but I'm proud. No, I never had a doubt.
Like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. March until it's over.
That was me saying, don't want to get stuck. Happens. It's fine, we'll drop it for the next set and get in that rep range. Okay, set number 2. Try and get the rep range this time. Oh, I will just say as well that I've dropped the weight by 5 kilos, so I did 32.5 last set, and I could have done 30, but I have a feeling that because I overreached in that first set, I'm probably either going to land at the bottom of the rep range or not quite in the rep range again. So I dropped it 27.5. Again, trying to put my ego aside and focus more on contractions and landing in the actual rep range.
Just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. March until it's over. Just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. March until it's over.
Okay, 12. Happier with that. Final set, another rest pause. So 60 seconds after I've failed and then fail again.
Oh, you think you wanna start shit? I ain't even from this world, just call me Martian. I could kick you down a hole just like a Spartan. Fuck with me and you will never be pardoned. Yeah.
Push myself to my limits, I'm in it to win it. Forget the beginning, it's now that you're living. Don't be forgiven, don't fear what you're missing. A mind like a killer, you need to be driven. 10 steps ahead, you prepared in the head? Think this shit through or just wing it instead? I'm tired of working so hard for this bread. I'm hungry as fucking fucked up in the head. I'm sick of these lazy bums, they all get nothing done. Waiting to have someone take care of everyone. I don't need anyone, this shit ain't any fun. It takes hard work to make yourself a penny, son. And I will not be the one with regrets. And I will not hear the doubt or the threats. And I'm not one to ever forget. So what the fuck out?
10 and 5, I think. Take that. Okay, so just getting ready now for fourth exercise, which is seated dumbbell press, but with a 2-second pause at the bottom of each rep. So we put the pause in just kind of to take the emphasis off me trying to progress these, because at this point in the prep, again, presses are sometimes just one of the things that don't progress that much. So I have got 15 kilos for 10 reps for like the last 4 weeks. So I'm gonna aim for 10. I'd love an 11, but we'll see.
Oh, you think you wanna start shit? I ain't even from this world, just call me Martian. I could kick you down a hole just like a Spartan. Fuck with me and you will never be pardoned. Yeah.
It's been like driving me crazy, these people complacent. Too many are lazy but wanna see changes. You can all hate me, you're slaves to these wages. You need to be crazy to head out for greatest. Don't want excuses, I wanna see movement. Just watch like a student and see how they do it. Need some improvement, we all need solutions. So be the one who could just stack up and do it. You ain't never gonna stop me, I'll be found. Climb my way to the top like a rebound. I'ma be the one to pop with a new sound. I'ma be the one to drop MCs down. I'm up in the hills with this shit. Think that I'm lost but I'm bound to this bitch. Think that I'm not what I say that I is. Think that I got what they need when I spit.
Start shit.
10 again.
Just call me Martian.
We tried.
Kick you down a hole just like a Spartan. Fuck with me and you will never be pardoned. Yeah. Oh, you think you wanna start shit? I ain't even from this world, just call me Martian. I could kick you down a hole just like a Spartan. Fuck with me and you will never be pardoned. Yeah.
So we're now on to dumbbell side raises, or seated dumbbell side raises. So this is an exercise that personally I feel like is not about the weight. It's more about making a lightweight feel heavy rather than trying to get as heavy a weight in the lift as possible. So I'm probably going to use just 3 kilos here, and I'm really trying to isolate the medial delt head and really cap off that shoulder. So I'll do a little warm up, just like 5 reps, just to get that feeling and get the movement sorted. I've got a plate here. It's literally just because my legs are quite short, and it boosts my feet up so that I can really push through the ground and push myself into the seat. So I'll maybe chat through as I'm warming up what I'm trying to do with the movement, and yeah, let's get cracking. So in my side raise, I'm like trying to pin my back against the bench, but also as I come up, I'm trying to rotate my hands out very slightly so my pinkies are up, and almost like I'm trying to get my front delt to kind of face down, but without tipping my body forwards. And again, just like with the rear delt flies, I'm trying to take the dumbbells wide rather than just thinking about taking them up. I'm not going to overdo the warm-up because I'm pretty tired. So first working set, about 10 to 12 reps, maybe a bit more.
Off the speakers can't even handle me. Even what I got, nobody's gonna drain my energy. And I will never stop, I'm motivated by enemies. Setting up shop so everybody remember me. And no, I am not going through life regretfully. I'd rather work non-stop, what they call incessantly, than work some odd job just to live life pleasantly. Already got lost in my mind, not a fantasy, I'm getting there. Forgotten soul, so stop, drop, and roll. You lost all control and pop off your ball. I got squat, I fold, I'm not bought, I'm sold. My stock rocks, it's gold. Hey, knock, knock, me home, it's shit, talk to close. I ain't stopping though, it's hip-hop, you know. Or is it rock and roll? I'm not dropping down, no, my pocket's grown.
So you've seen there that even as the set goes on, I'm really trying not to swing my body or let momentum take me through. It's all about making sure that the muscle is failing and not that I'm then adapting my form to try and get more reps. So it doesn't look like much, and I'm only using 3 kilos, but I feel it so much in my delts, and they've definitely grown, so something's working.
So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't here to make friends. Yeah, I ain't never slowing down, keep on going.
So I've got 1 set left of delt work, which is side raise again. But for this set, what I do is I've got the 2 kilo dumbbells, and I just go to failure. And then what I'll do is I'll swap them with a slightly heavier dumbbell, and I'll do partials to failure. So the idea with partials is, again, the idea with partials is to just really isolate that bottom part of the movement and still take it to failure, but without having to get that extra squeeze at the top. I'll probably go grab Nikki to help me with this one so I can have a quick change with dumbbells.
No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up now. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up now. Hard words like a weapon, attack with no questions. In my own section, and they still disconnected, cause their mind's been infected, and they're filled with objection, too filled for recollection. So we're losing all attention, they don't know I'm in contention, cause I'm gaining their attention, cause I'm making a connection. Lyricism and aggression got me feeling my ascension. In my passion, my profession, I'm attacking my obsession, taking action and progressing. I go off on the enemy, that's what makes them scared of me. Make my plans carefully, then execute them daringly. They say I act recklessly, but that's why I'm effective. See, you can't predict my tendencies, I offer no transparency. Some people think I'm lost, others think I'll be a legend. I'm never gonna stop till I'm one above second. And my thoughts at the top, but my mind stay present. Don't let your dreams stop, cause dreaming is a blessing. They tell me all the same, told me I won't make a name, but it's not about the fame, it's Welcome all to my domain. Yeah. So let me break it all down for you.
Shoulders are done. Thank God. At least they're pumped. So yeah, that last little bit where I'm kind of not throwing the dumbbell, but basically using a weight that's so heavy, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get it all the way up, just means that we're able to take it beyond that failure point. It wouldn't be sensible to do that at any other point in the session apart from when it is like my final delt exercise. Like I said, like I've got quite big legs and we're really trying to balance out my upper body with my lower half. So really exaggerating the shoulder cap is what we want. And those last like forced reps, I really just feel right at the bottom of that delt insertion. So it's not what we're usually not what I would usually preach, but it is working so far. And like I said, it's only something we've added in the last couple of months, but seems to be doing a good job. So now we're on to the tricep segment of the session. So we've actually just toned down my arm training a little bit because, again, trying to make my shoulders look as big as possible. My biceps and triceps were getting a little bit dominant. However, triceps are, again, really important when you're in that back pose. You want to be able to see some tricep there. So still working them, just not as much volume. So I'm starting off with some EZ bar skull crushers. I do this on a slight incline just because it feels a little bit better for me, but it doesn't matter if you don't do it on an incline. So I'm just warming up with those now, and then I'll get to it. So I'm feeling a bit weak today, and I have regressed a couple of things this session. So I think what we'll probably do is just match the weight and try and get a really good connection in the tricep. Okay, so this is our first work set. Now, I actually checked back in my logbook and I did actually regress this last week. So I'm trying to get 8 or 9 reps here. I use a thumbless grip so that I can just feel it a bit more in my triceps. But again, like, I'm not gonna be progressing things loads this time of prep, and I don't wanna put too much stress on my joints. So 8 to 9 reps, I'll be happy.
Feel my blood pump through my veins. Feel adrenaline, no pain. Welcome all to my domain. Yeah. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you.
8. Didn't fancy that falling on my face on camera.
So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't here to make
exercise is rope tricep extensions, 2 sets, 1 set of 10 to 14 and then another set of 20. This is literally just about getting some blood in my triceps. We're not trying to grow them or keep them particularly full. It's just so that they are being trained and not totally neglected. But yeah, just gonna crack on. Last exercise of the day and then we're done.
Yeah. I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and packs. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the
one. My triceps are already warm, I really don't need to warm up much on this. So we'll go for it in a sec.
Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember, you're just freaked out. Get ready for defeat now, I'm gonna make you bleed out. Listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change, don't remember yesterday. If you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave. Cause your life is yours to save, ain't nobody gonna change. Everybody stays the same, so be different, make a name,
like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, marching till it's over.
The push and actual workout part of my session is done. feel good, feel tired, but yeah, that was a really good session. Now we're just gonna run through my posing like I always do, no mirror, a couple of rounds as if I was on stage to make sure that when stage comes, I'm all good without a mirror. So yeah, gonna hit that, but thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you guys soon. Bye.